Hello everybody, this is Walrus McFish Sr. and we're back with some more Tales of Maj'Eyal. It's Valerie, the Thalore Brawler. And I'm feeling pretty good about this character right now. I don't know, it seems like the last couple of videos have gone pretty smoothly. We've been recording properly, which is definitely a morale boost, personally. And then we've got some cool stuff, we've got some cool skills. We're about to get another category point, so we've got to start thinking about what we're going to put that into. But for now, we're ready to just basically move on. And I think it's finally time for us to go and tackle the Daikatana up here. Watch out for these ziggurats. We'll hide in these cornfields. Be all sneaky like. Nope, nope. You can't catch me, Mr. Ziggurat. They're pretty slow. But yeah, let's jump up here. Oh, this isn't even the way to the... Don't know my Maj'Eyalian geography by now. Now we're going to get cornered. Oh no. Let's hide over here in the woods. He might just leave us alone. Go away. Mr. Ziggurat, don't bother us. Yeah, we can juke him down this way. Oh no, they're swarming the countryside. These guys are fanatics. I mean, we could fight them, of course, but I'm serious. Those guys can be really tough. So here we go. The Daikara is up here. And we can go in. It's an interesting name. I don't know if that means anything or if that's just a made-up name, but it's a cool name, right? And here we go, a little bit of lore right off the bat. Oh, no, it's just a spell hunter's guide. How to detect a spell weaver. Those who partake in the profane sorcery can often be marked by their appearance, their mannerisms, their personal keeping, and their effect on the environment around them. Let's see. In their appearance, you should be aware of the following: particular grossness in complexion, unnatural or elven beauty, etc. I think the most interesting one, perhaps, down here is... crops wilt and cows' milk turn sour, arguments are stirred within their presence, women's moontide flow becomes more effluent. Ew. not to say ew, like if you're a woman that's gross, but it's like, come on, man. And apparitions and unexplained events occur in their surroundings. It's just pretty funny. It's interesting. It sounds just like sort of report to the Salem witch trials or something like that, so it's a little bit true to life. You know, of course, actual spellcasters do exist in this game. So, you know, I mean, it's a little bit close to reality, but still, it's a little bit reminiscent. And, okay. Let's stop talking about 1600s politics and start dealing with these stone giant boulder throwers here, who are some of the most dangerous foes that we'll encounter. And that's part of the reason why the Daikara is so tough. There's a couple of reasons. Partly, it's those boulder throwers. Seriously, they can throw those boulders from a million miles away. It does knockback and a ton of damage. There's also the Thunderers, which aren't generally as bad if you got a little bit of lightning resistance or whatever. But, yeah. And then, of course, the boss is no joke either. Like, is this guy a thrower? Yeah, check it out. This guy's going to try to throw all sorts of stuff at us. Yeah. It hurts quite a bit. So let's charge up this way and, yeah, try to get the drop on him a little bit. And plus we got a little bit closer to that carnivorous plant as well. Okay, so really nothing too bad so far. Maybe our character is pretty strong. I don't know what would make us particularly strong right now, but I just think the combination of being relatively strong and then the ability to get away when we needed to. Like, that teleportation rune has already definitely come in handy a couple of times. It's probably nothing we couldn't have survived, but it's just so nice to be able to get away when necessary. What happened here? It's an expedition journal. Rel, the Cornac fighter and expedition captain. Nothing but hatching so far. Honestly, if this keeps up, we won't have enough dragon hide to cover a dragon, let alone for our losses. I've really spared no expense this time as well. Goran is one of the finest rangers I know, and Sutalost. His prices are exorbitant, but what else would you expect from these money-grubbing dwarven thronesmen? I must admit I don't know much about Zan. The locals say there's no finer warmick in the area, and I admit she is something special in combat. Now, if only she could turn her draconic talents into finding some dragons. Interesting. So these guys are dragon hunters, apparently. That's pretty cool. I guess that's what this place is all about. I think we've noticed a couple of dragon hatchlings so far. If we haven't, then we certainly will in the near future. But what's the statue all about here? Ooh, we found a weird statue. I don't know. It's got some weird, weird thing going on here. Something about some sort of demon invasion or whatever. Let's touch it, because we're feeling a little bit crazy. What happened? It left a strange effect on us. but didn't actually seem to do much. Oh dear. Oh, well that's just Exaran. I think those are weird sort of acid-spewing rock eaters that just sort of tunnel their way through the walls, like the Xorn. No interesting loot right now. But great an escort mission. I'm all about this. Yeah, Lost Warrior, lead on, I will protect you. Of course, we do know this tree already. We know conditioning. But we could definitely use another point in Vitality, or even Unflinching Resolve will give us resistance to pins. Sure. Either one, honestly. It's just a free generic point, basically. Take out that Orc Soldier, and we got an Orc Heart. Was that the first Orc we've seen in this game? They're relatively rare at this stage of the game. How's our Alchemist quests? We're not quite there. Sure. We're getting close, though. Don't hit my warrior friends. Yeah, Yellow Jelly, we know. Brave warrior. Screaming about yellow jellies. And oh, that boulder thrower is giving us trouble. See what I mean? Guys, mean business. Throw boulders all at you. And it hurts. So this is not the right way to go. Uh-oh. Oh, so this is what this looks like, a little bit of a dangerous pack. Check it out. A boulder thrower, a thunderer. Was that a chieftain I saw? Yeah, a chieftain up there, which is an elite ranking. We sort of rallies the other ones, I suppose. So let's be a little bit careful about this. Let's charge up forward. Yeah, we got knocked back, but that's okay. We got to take out the boulder thrower more than anything. That's still on throwdown, but we can do a butterfly kick. We can actually do a butterfly kick up in here and get all of them at once, which is a little crazy, but I think it's the best move. Let's do it. Yeah. Now my life is getting a little low, so I think I will regenerate. And now we should be able to just take these guys. Yeah. And that guy. And that guy. And we'll axe kick the last boulder thrower. Try to take him out. Yeah, he's dead. We have enough for a haymaker. And just gradually take out the rest of these guys. Yeah, we're not worried anymore. So that was a little bit of a dangerous pack. Oh, and there's still more. We're lucky that we're able to separate them a little bit. Or maybe these guys were separate tribes. Maybe they were bitter enemies. Who knows? But now they're all dead. I find it a little bit strange that there's carnivorous plants growing up here in this climate. Like, don't Venus flytraps usually grow in, like, swampy, sort of semi-tropical environments with nitrogen-poor soil, as I understand it. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the soil was poor here. I'm just surprised that there's enough insects to sustain a carnivorous plant. Although maybe those carnivorous plants are so large and dangerous that they prey on foxes or whatever else, you know. These bees here, I guess. Maybe they eat the bees. Maybe it's a little bit futile to be questioning the ecosystem of a roguelike where everything just seems hell-bent on killing you personally anyway. Oh my god, I forgot we were on an escort mission. Wow, we got pretty lucky there. I can't believe I forgot I was on an escort mission. I would have been really mad if we had failed it. But I guess we did a good enough job at clearing out the area that we did. So fine. I think the question is, do we prefer another point in Vitality or Unflinching Resolve? Either one is pretty good. Let's just get the Unflinching Resolve. Get it up to level 4. Excellent. Thank you. Great. Alright, so there you go. Maybe it's a little late to be playing roguelikes if I'm forgetting about my escort missions. But this is interesting. What's all this? The Fragmented Essence of Hardcore Gzoon. Fragmented Essence. Maybe it'd be best if it stayed fragmented. Oh, that sounds a little ominous. But since when are we one to heed warnings in this sort of game? Whoa. Hey, watch it, buddy. Okay, we got that essence. We got part of the essence. Here's a dragon. That one's a little bit more dangerous than just the drake, the hatchling. Okay, a little bit of regeneration here seems appropriate. Axe kick. Yeah, we got the 5 combo points. How about a haymaker? Yeah, I take him out in one shot. We'll use the axe kick on you, and then as such, and then there we go. See, okay, well, What's this also? Okay. Cool. Yep, see, slightly dangerous, right? More parts of the fragmented essence up here, along with a lot of other guys, makes me think that maybe I don't want to be fighting all these guys at once. And that is that a Storm Drake there? Yikes. Storm Drake. Oh no, more essence fragments. I don't like this at all. I mean, I've got more in the way of regeneration. Yeah, my vitality just kicked in. Let's throw on the regeneration. I don't like all these sources of electricity. So let's try to haymaker this dragon. Wasn't quite enough. But that was. Now the only source of electricity is that thunderer up there. And there's more essence of Hardcore Zune, which is sort of bothering us. So we'll take him out. And then we have our other regeneration available. And what's this now? A Xaran. It's okay. We have enough for a butterfly kick. Let's just do a nice butterfly kick right here and take out all these guys. That was pretty cool. If I'd waited for one turn, I could have gotten that Xaran too. But I'm not sure if it would have worked out that way, honestly. Cool. Alright, that was work. That was work. Very good was work. But what's this now? Uh-oh, it's Hardcore Zune. All that glitters is not gold. Oh no, it's just the gold that we see. A gigantic demon composed of elemental earth, resembling a twisted Xaran, but much, much larger. It doesn't seem pleased with your presence. Uh-oh. Guess we shouldn't have, destroyed those fragmented essences or whatever. Because in doing so, they seem to have been recombined. Somehow. Defies all logic. I mean, we destroyed the essences. How does that mean that they come back together and become reunified? It's the opposite of what should happen. We've further disunified them. But whatever. You know, come and get me. Oh, I guess we have the demon telepathy. That's the reason why we're able to sort of perceive him from this distance. Oh dear. Well, here he comes. Are Xaran's demons? I don't know. That guy definitely is. We need to regenerate, and we need to deal with him. So let's try to deal with him quickly. And I think that means an axe kick. I don't like the fact that we're getting thundered at the same time, but what are you going to do? We have the haymaker. Now we'll get some more combo points. We'll go for the concussive punch, just because that's pretty cool, I guess. At least we'll get a little bit of area of effect. And punch this guy just a little bit more. A couple more combo points, and I could consider a butterfly kick. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, like a butterfly kick now would be great. I've got 2 combo points. Can I get it up here? Yeah, this would be a great butterfly kick. Bacha! Nice, got 2 of them. Xaran is down to 9% life, so some greater demon you are, Hardcore Zune. Great, we even got an achievement for that. We killed Hardcore Zune and unlocked stone magic, which is very cool. We could have used that with our Stone Warden, if that guy had actually made it anywhere. And you can use it with Archmages too. Maybe other stuff too, but I don't know. Those are the 2 that I'm aware of. Minotaur is nothing by now. Perfect. Any sort of boulder throwers up here or anything like that? I don't feel anything. You usually feel the boulder throwers before you see them. What do we got here? More Daikara expedition entries. This is from Sodalos, the Dwarf Rogue. Can't believe I agreed to this expedition. I suppose it's because I've known Rel for a while. We crossed paths many times at Dirt's trading post. I even gave her a special room for my services. Sentimental fool. All it's got me is boots filled with snow and a light coin purse. I still don't understand why these kingdom types are so enamored with drake skin. Makes superior armor, they say. Pah! If you can't handle metal armor, what business do you have even wearing armor? Leather is about much use as a halfling tied to a noise up ahead. Must stop riding. This guy's a rogue and he doesn't appreciate the value of light armor. I'm not sure what I think about that. I mean, I guess he's a dwarf, but it's like, you know, does he use his stealth skills? I mean, maybe he's just like a heavy-duty marauder type warrior rogue. Maybe. We have some sort of weird, like, snow giant village here, I guess. Seems like domiciles or something. It seems like they're mausoleums almost. They seem not very roomy. We found the steel helm of Garkul. That's incredible. It's one of my favorite pieces of armor in the game. A great helm that belonged to Garkul the Devourer, one of the greatest orcs ever to live. I think we're going to go ahead and put that on right away because, well, this is a nice piece of armor, don't get me wrong. But I just love this helm. Check it out. It's great for almost every character. Gives you a bunch of stats, ones that we care about too. Extra physical damage, which is awesome. Just a good amount of armor. Saves, plenty of saves across the board. I don't even know what thuggery does, but couldn't hurt, right? We like being thugs. So let's definitely put on the steel helm of Garkul. And Garkul, I mean, if we make it far enough, we'll see the legend of Garkul. He's a pretty cool historical figure, too. So, you know, I didn't even appreciate the steel helm of Garkul until I got to the point of the game where I could appreciate how cool Garkul actually was. But that's pretty awesome. Good for us. We found this, too. What is this? That's just a staff, right? Oh, it's a mace. Right, alchemists. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll look at the rest of that later. But that was a great find. I'm glad we investigated this giant village. I'm not sure what they had in here. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to go check out this area, because honestly, that area is really dangerous and possibly more trouble than it's worth. There's a lot of, like, giants in there, possibly unique giants and boulder throwers and thunderers all at the same time. It's actually a life-threatening situation, which I don't really think is maybe worth it right now. I'm sure we could survive, but, you know, I don't feel like it's worth the risk. So what do we got here? Amulet. No. Savage. Maybe. Doesn't seem that good. Okay. Rogue. No. Yeah, none of the other loot is great, I don't think. Fine. Yeah, we just love the extra armor, the extra saves. We won't get frozen or stunned or whatever. It's going to be nice. Here's some sort of unique purple ants. Purple red ants. Well, let's do something about that, right? We missed! Oh no! It's okay. Get him with the axe kick. That's the important one. This guy's a little tough because he's got shield wall. I knew it! Stupid shield wall. You can always tell an enemy's got shield wall. They're just too tough. We found a new helm, but I really don't think that's going to be better than the steel helm of Garkul. What is this up here? Oh, it's a cultist. Interesting. So these cultists are neutral, I believe. I think I read somewhere that you can do something like kill one of them and then get some sort of like weird achievement or some sort of unlock or something interesting like that, but we're not going to try that now. Because I'm pretty sure one time I killed one by accident and he got really mad and basically one-shotted my character. Okay, here's a Cornac archer, Goran the Cornac archer. That snake, that addle-pated beardling, that coin-hounding, black-hearted, stump-kneed dwarf. A scout he calls himself, the finest eyes of the Iron Throne, able to read the sign of the tavern and last hope for the tavern in dearth. Surely someone with such grandiose praise for his own eyesight would have spotted that cold drake waiting in ambush for us. Damned little thing, I'll be lucky if I can use my left arm again. Can't use my bow now, I'm effectively dead wood to the team. I'm beginning to think that Sotolos has ulterior motives. I wouldn't put it past a dwarf to lead us up this forsaken mountain to die, just so we could rifle through our pockets. I keep telling Rel, but she won't listen. The fool. Wow, alright, things definitely took a turn for the worse for this party. Alright, really surprised? This game is pretty dark, right? This game has got a lot darker themes than Dungeon Crawl, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's got a lot more lore in general. And sure, of course, in Dungeon Crawl, you still, like, literally go to hell and things like that. And you're hacking through monsters and demons the whole game. But, in this game, it just deals with a lot more explicitly dark themes. Genocide and slavery and things like that, you know? It's a little bit brutal sometimes, but, you know, we can handle it. You know, it just raises the stakes. You know, we're in a brutal world. We have to be brutal to survive. And yet, of course, you know, it's also filled with comedy in places. It's sort of a black comedy. But it's kind of, it's an interesting atmosphere that they have woven for themselves in this game. I like it. I appreciate it. Get into this hallway so we can just do a mega punch attack. Giant boulder thrower. Okay, yeah, we should take care of him. ASAP. There we go. And yeah, these cultists don't hurt anybody. They just sort of hang around. I think they might help you if they get into a fight like this. I'm not really sure. But yeah, don't use an area of effect against them or anything accidental like that. Fortunately, we don't really have much that could harm them by accident. But some characters do. Like I was playing as a Reaver, and they have this ability that sort of like whenever you attack, it sort of does an area of effect splash damage of blood explosions, which is pretty cool, but it's also very easy to hurt your escorts and things like that. Hopefully we'll find something else awesome in here. Maybe we'll find another artifact that belongs to Gargoyle, because you may notice that this item is part of a set. It is part of a set of items. If you also find one more item, then you get even more superior bonuses from both items, which is awesome. It propels it from being like an excellent item to being like an ultra super high tier item, like to the end of the game best item. This is another one of those weird stone giant temples. Maybe if we bring these guys in on the action. Actually, you know what? Sure, let's do this one, because this time we've got a bunch of these guys to help. Yeah, open it up. And I'm not seeing any purples. There's some chieftains. Oh wait, who is that? Yeah, there's a unique chieftain there. There's a couple of thunderers. I don't even see any boulder throws in here. That's what I'm really worried about. But we're still going to try to step off to the side. Uh-oh. Huh. Well, there's the boulder throwers. So what do we do now? Put on our buffs. Try to get a couple of combo points. It sucked in the cultists too, which is kind of cool. But now maybe we can use the butterfly kick to jump out again, because I really didn't want to get sucked in here. We could just teleport away, of course. We've explored the whole area. But I think we're still okay. We just don't want to be here necessarily. If we can get them to start fighting with the cultists, that would sort of be an ideal situation. Yeah. You guys fight. Thanks, guys. Look at these guys. Wait, what? The cultist still seems to be absorbed by the strange stone he was guarding. You feel like something's about to happen. I've never seen this happen before, so this might have been what I had read about, but I don't remember the details. I didn't mean to kill you. If something bad happens, is this a demon about to be summoned or something like that? You guys took out all of the things? How to be Necromancer Part 3, Unwanted Attention. Yeah, this guy is talking about how cool Necromancy is, but I'm tired of reading for right now. We still got more journal entries to read. The Dark Queen shall reign. We found the black boots. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. Sounds like something we could wear. Black boots. Dwarven Steel Longsword, Acid Wave Rune. Cashmere Rune of Robe of Protection. Okay. Let's check out these black boots. Could be better than what we got. They give us some cunning, they give us some stealth, and they would increase our movement power. It's okay. Do we actually like it that much? I mean, I'm not sure if it's really that good. Maybe we don't like that much. Oh well. And what is happening here? Is there some sort of like Demon Queen happening or something? The Temporal Rift. Oh wait, 52 seconds until something happens. Something the cultists are doing is coming. Wait. Something the cultists are doing is coming. Beware. That sentence doesn't really make very much sense, does it? But I'm interested to see what's happening. Enough so that we're going to stick around. If it's something really bad, we have a teleportation rune. You can see also here, there's what? A Temporal Rift, which is a little freaky. And we're not going to go in there quite yet either, because that place is pretty dangerous too. That place has killed me a couple of times. So let's wait until whatever the cultists doing is coming. Because I'm genuinely curious. If this is the end of our game right here, so be it. Because I just want to know what happens. Come, my darling, come. I will be so nice to you. You should flee from this level. Uh-oh. I should? Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. When the game explicitly warns you that you should flee, that usually means that you should heed their commands. Maybe we should come back and fight this person later? Are all the cultists up here? Is this where... We might have to jump in the temple rift just to escape. But I'm pretty sure that the exit to the level was up here. Unless all of the... What's this? Corrupted monolith. Uh-oh, so this is probably what was going on. Did we just lose the game because of my morbid curiosity? Yeah, maybe. Let's at least leave here. Unless the demon's up here. I feel like I should have telepathy, right? At the very least, I'll have the telepathy, so I'll be able to sort of sense it coming. Alright, maybe that was a little cowardly. But let's just, let's deal with the threat that we know that we can deal with for now. And then maybe I'll go and check out that horrible demonic threat later. Cool. Anything that's worth keeping? No. 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 Not that I'm seeing, really. Is this any good? Nah. We kind of like our demon telepathy. Good. Fine. We got everything we need. Almost up to level 20. We'll certainly get it right here. Uh-oh. Teleporting wolf. That's never good. Is Loda the white wolf? Oh, that was a Thought-Forged warrior. What? I thought that was a real wolf. You tricked me, Is Loda. Well, I'll get you for that. Hey, come here. Seems to be a solipsist white wolf, if I had to guess. Based on the Thought-Forged warrior and the feedback shield there. Interesting. Alright. Still not really a problem. Great. And we got a cool lamp. Is it any good? What does it do? More damage by actually quite a bit. This one gives us more physical power, though, which is also damage. So, I don't know. I actually think that this one might be a little bit better. Plus 18%. You know, I mean, all that's just going to get converted into elemental damage right now anyway. It's a good lamp. I'm not going to lie. I'm unable to move. And yeah, as you might expect, we are sort of expecting a boss on this level. So keep your eyes peeled. You'll probably know it when you see it. Okay, yeah. It's Rantha the Worm. As you might have expected, claws and teeth, ice and death dragons are not all extinct, it seems. Yeah, we've been talking about 100 dragons this whole time. You know that we've been looking for dragon. This is probably what did in... Oh, no. Okay, okay. So this is definitely time to heal up. Butterfly kick away. Yep. Works well enough. And we're just going to run for now. That seems dumb, but, you know, we want to be at full strength when we fight Rantha the Worm. So, come on. Alright, now we are basically ready. We can probably afford to go downstairs, even though there's a weird demon down there. I sort of want to hang on to this lamp. As dumb as that sounds, maybe we'll like it better in a minute. So, fine. Alright, we're ready to go and take round 2 against Rantha. We got hit with a lot of ice damage. It's okay, though. It's okay. I see you there, Rantha. Oof, that hurts so hard. Alright, but we can regenerate. Regenerate here, and now we begin our strike. Charge forward, and we'll use our axe kick. So no more talents for you. And now we just have to do a ton of damage really fast. Yep, like so. Followed by a haymaker. And then a few more combo points. And maybe an uppercut. And now you can use talents again, apparently. So let's use a regeneration while we still have the chance. Ooh, it still hurts. It really does. But we can get more combo points, and we still seem to be at life equilibrium. I hope we don't get frozen. Our saves are pretty good. 2 more combo points. I wish I could use that butterfly kick, but I feel like if I jump over on the other side, that might be a poor idea. Like, maybe we should use our butterfly kick as a chance to escape. And the worm is at 40% life. Not bad. Okay, cool, look. We actually did. Rantha is trying to retreat, maybe. So now let's use the butterfly kick to actually advance. We'll just teleport if we have to, hopefully. But hopefully we won't have to do that because I think we got this. Just need to keep on the pressure. Rantha down to 23%. Yeah, let's not blow this. We'll save the wild infusion for a second just in case we get frozen. Oh no, here comes the storm giants. I really didn't want to deal with these people all at once. It's okay, we got this. Oh no. Okay, let's heal up. Yikes, come on. I really don't want to retreat. We got the haymaker. Haymaker could be it. Let's do it. Yes! Nice! Haymaker, final, deliver our combo points. Deliver the finishing blow onto Rantha the Worm there. That was a worthy boss right there. I told you, this area is tough, actually. This is the area that actually makes you wake up. You know, if you go through the first part of the game on normal difficulty, it's like, this is not really a problem. You get to this place, this is like, oh man, this is actually a roguelike. I could die, seriously. Got a character to level 20, and so we did. That was pretty good. So that was great. Now we'll back off for just a second. Just wait for these guys to come around the corner. They don't really seem to want to. There we go. Whole bunch of them, actually, including a weird bear. It's, Ailenildara, the black bear. Well then. After we just fought a boss. I'm not concerned. Regenerate. That bear sort of sounds like a little bit like it's got indigestion. You alright there, Ilwanildara? You sound like you're in a little bit of distress. Gastrointestinal distress there. Okay, charge up towards here, axe kick, and the haymaker. Bam. What do we find? Mirror shards. Interesting. It is an amulet of some kind and a belt. Ages ago, this belt was worn by Linanil herself. Well, that's we met her. That was thousands of years. That must have been thousands of years ago. Using the power, she shielded herself in the Spellblade's rain of fire, but naught could she do for her sister Nera. Yikes, that's a little emotional. I sort of feel like I should go and give it back. Or maybe she would reward us with some sort of like arch magical blessing. But we get some sort of cool belt. What does it do? Cunning and willpower, confusion immunity, freeze immunity, and mana. Personal shield. And the mirror shards can also give us a shield. Well, that's interesting. I'm not sure. What do you think? Is this better? Mirror shield is pretty cool. I think we sort of like this better. Let's roll with the mirror. I know I like blind fight. But our saves are pretty good right now. We're not going to get blinded too often. And we're going to be blinding other people with this, which is awesome. And also being able to cast magical shields. This is going to give us even more magical shields. But I don't know. I don't know about this one. More cunning and willpower. It's okay. Confusion immunity and freeze immunity. That's okay. Mana is okay. Shield. I don't know how good that shield is. Like, why doesn't it even tell me how much damage the shield blocks? Pretty lame. Maybe I'll give it a try. The fact that I have this Belt of the Giant almost makes me want to go for grappling now. Just because having the extra size category means that we can grapple huge creatures. But I think I'll put that off until the next episode. So let's put this belt in my normal inventory. What is this? Another kind of lamp? I've got so many good lamps now. But this one's not that good, right? It's okay. It's not worth our time. Cool. So let's not forget about that mirror shield. We should definitely use that against bosses and such. Okay, let's see. Oh no, Sodalos is dead, and so is Goron. Oh man. Formed by Goron's hand, the latter by my hand. Whoops. So I think that Goron... Oh, wow. So Goran's paranoia about soda loss got the better of him, I guess. Even in these wastes, I cannot abide such an active mutiny. I was aware of Goran's anger ever since the Drake attack, but I never dreamed he would turn on soda loss like that. He had taken my longsword as I slept the previous night, strode up to soda loss, unheeding of I and Xan washing him, ran him through and laughed, simply laughed. There was nothing for it. I wrenched my sword from his hand and brought it down on his neck. The commotion seems to have stirred up a nearby drake's nest, and now I fear we won't have the strength to repel a concentrated attack. We may have to abandon this expedition. Yeah, sounds like things have gone terribly wrong. Sorry to hear it, Rel. Alright, well, we took out Rantha, so let's just try not to screw out the rest of it. Now we're just mopping up the periphery. Snow giants are an issue, don't get me wrong. Cool. Let's try our new shields. You want to throw boulders at me? I'll reflect damage right back at you. But this is actually also fine. Nice. Excellent work. And a little bit of a bloated horror, but that's okay. Yeah, none of this concerns us. Uh-oh, and here's the real shocker right here. Xan, the Shaloran Wormic. This entry was scrawled by an unsteady hand. The impudent fools treading upon dragon's ground, slaying my dear kin just for their skin. They will pay, they will pay. I called the drake, told it to be cunning, avoid the dwarf's gaze. I laughed as it bit into that ranger's arm. Ah ha 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 ha. They're killing each other now. Simple creatures, simple soft-skinned creatures. Not like dragons, so perfect. Symbols of power, perfection. Their captain lives on, but not for long. I will bring her to you to feast. Rantha, I will see you soon. Oh no, the Xan, the Wormic, was on the side of the worms the whole time. Who'da thunk it? But unfortunately for you, we also took out Rantha. So I don't know if the deal was, you know, I mean, that guy sort of wanted to get eaten by Rantha too and just sort of sacrificed himself to Rantha for the greater good of, well, you know, I mean, for his perceived greater good of the dragons. Or maybe he lived on somewhere, but who knows how long ago this expedition took place. I wasn't paying attention to the dates. Could have been last year, could have been hundreds of years ago. I'm not sure. But there we go. We completed the Daikara, which means, if you look at this, we've completed our, where is it? Into the Darkness. Yeah, we've completed our Into the Darkness. It's all checked off the list. And we've gained this new quest here, the Island of Dread. You have heard that near the charred scar to the south lies a ruined tower known as the Dread Fell. There are disturbing rumors of greater undead, and nobody who reached it ever returned. Perhaps you should explore it and find the truth and treasures for yourself. Perhaps we should. But before we do that, we've probably got a couple other things that we need to do first, and I don't think that we're going to do that in this video, because, I don't know, I feel like I'm a little bit tuckered out. I practically forgot about that escort mission, for Pete's sake, you know? Tells you that I'm a little too exhausted to be playing this game right now. However, we did handle this part of the game pretty well, I think. I'm still a little bit scared about that weird rogue demon wandering around on Daikara 3, but we'll handle that. We'll go and fight that and the temporal rift a little bit later on, I think. No other good loot by the looks of it. Great, almost up to 1,500 gold. We'll look at our level up right here just before the end of the video. I'll hang, well, actually, I'm not sure, because we've got this category point to spend. So, you know what? I'm actually not sure. I don't know. I'm torn. I mean, I sort of want to go grappling. I sort of want to go dirty fighting. Those are pretty much my two choices right now, as I see it. But I think that we're going to think about that and maybe make that decision in the next video. Because, I don't know, I'm not thinking rationally right now. But I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.